control. This is what I saw on Nasdaq earlier on. You know, resistance. It still might come back because this is a daily candlestick. So unless it closes below this line, then it's still not valid. But we'll see what happens by end of today. You know, they can still drop and come and close here and just make it a spike. But if it does that, then for the rest of the week, it's going to be going down. You know, but I'm really hoping this guy wins. Biden, whatever his name is. Like, I'm really sick and tired of Trump, guys. Like, I'm really tired of Trump. I won't lie. Yeah, he's a bully. So this is a structure zone. You see this area, that's a structure zone. So if they come back, that's why the market turned around also here. It's because of that. Let me more look then. It's because of that. Also this trend line from here. This is support, support, and this is support. So that's why the market like just started shooting up from there. You understand? Yeah. I saw it. I thought of giving out a signal, but the thing is, my biggest worry was like, what if I give out a signal and then it just keeps on shooting down because you don't know how the elections are going to affect the market, you know. So if they affect the market very badly, then it can start shooting down if Trump is winning or whoever. Because I think when Biden goes up, because the thing is, right now there's trade wars, you know, with everything in the States. There's like a lot of trade wars, and um, since there's trade wars, Trump, whenever Trump is doing well, the market starts shooting down, you know, and when Biden or whatever is doing well, the market starts shooting up. That's one thing I've noticed. So now I'm just trying to, oh no, I'm just trying to, I don't know, be a bit quiet about this on the signal side, and as soon as everything is done, then we can start trading again. But I'm really hoping this guy wins.
To me, I have a question.
Yeah, you can ask questions, bro. This is a Q&A. You have to remember that.
Yeah. You talked about the trend, that uptrend, downtrend, and consolidation.
Yeah.
Now, because Nasdaq retraces a lot, should you maybe, as soon as you see that the market is consolidating, should you close your trades, take your profits, or maybe you can wait it out?
Okay, let me take it back to theory so you can understand, right? Can you see the board, the whiteboard?
Yeah.
Can you see where I'm drawing now? Guys, can you see
Yes.
the whiteboard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So now
Yes.
let's say you're in an uptrend, right? You're in an uptrend. The market is going up, down, up, down, up, down, right? So now, first of all, you have to remember that I'm going to use a different color. Let me say red. You have to remember that besides the fact that every time, okay, sorry, now I'm going to need that one. Yeah. Every time the market turns around, it creates structure, right? When the market is going up, it's creating higher highs. This is a high, and this is okay. This is a low, first of all, right? This is a low, and then this is a high, and then this is a lower high because this low is higher than this one, and then it goes higher than this high. So this is a higher high, and this is a lower low. I mean a lower high, and so on and so on. You understand? But besides the fact that this is market structure, this is structure, right? This is like previous structure. This is like previous structure. You understand? If there was
Yeah.
something here, then this would be also previous structure. You understand? Besides that fact, you
Yes.
also have to remember that also there's trend lines. Oh shit. Okay. I did something. I picked the wrong one. There's trend lines like this. You understand? Where now you know that when the market those zones, trend line part, okay, yellow doesn't show. Let me use black. Black. Whenever the market hits this zone, you know you're gonna find support. Whenever the market hits this zone, you're gonna find support. Whenever the market hits this zone, you're gonna find support. Now, this is what they call confluence, right? It means when two different strategies agree with each other. So even if you draw a trend line, which we're gonna do next week, even if you're drawing a trend line, it's much more safer if you look at that zone and there's previous structure. You look at the zone, this previous structure. Those are the safest zones to trade. Now, here's where the difference is, right? Let me clear all drawings. Okay, now when it comes to structure, we have these rules. I'm gonna do this. Okay, undo. Okay, right? And then this is structure, right? This is structure now here. Now, if the market comes here and it continues and it closes above that zone, even the spike, it closes above the spike and the structure area. If it closes above, that means now it's a breakout. It's going to continue going up. Sometimes it can retest now, but sometimes it can do this. But whenever the market will come back to this zone, now you have to remember this. Whenever the market comes back to that zone, now this is now also structure. When the market comes back here, this is um, structure. So until the market does something like this, where they break through the zone, now the trend is over. That's how structure works. Structure works like this. If the market breaks, you see how I always draw a line on the spike and at the edge of the, what's it called? At the end of the spike and the beginning of the spike. You see that, what I always do. So now if it goes below that zone, that means the trend is over. You understand? Now with the trend lines, if the market does this on the trend line, if it breaks the trend line, then the trend is over. That's the difference between the two. If they break the trend line, the trend is over. So now you wait for what? The retest.
Yes.
And then the market will continue. And this is maybe probably your next take profit from there. You understand? That's the difference. With structure, the market has to break. Then I mean, with what's it called? What's this thing called? Wait, I'm trying to find a color first. With market structure, they have to break a zone. Like they have to break this zone here and go below it and everything, and then they broke the zone. That's how you know the trend has ended. But with market structure, they have to break the trend line. Once it breaks the trend line, then the trend is over. So I'm going to go to the chart and show you the same example.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to read this because it's all over the chart. Okay, so I'm going to do this. This is a zone, obviously. You see how I draw from the beginning of the spike till the end? That's a zone now. So, you guys, like, can you not interrupt while I'm teaching? Like, I'm getting too many texts right now. Um, so I'm gonna do this. Oh my God, the volume is what? Um, okay, so for instance, the market found support here, right? And then what you can see is when it got here, they found support, and this was a buy. But something happened fundamentally and they broke out. The moment the candlestick closes below, now we are in a downtrend. The trend is over. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
But with
Yeah.
so now what you do is you wait for the market to retest here. But I think something came out here fundamentally and the market carried on going up and whatever because there's too many fundamentals because it's elections. But with market structure, I'm going to remove this trend line right now. With market structure, since this is a zone, the market can hit here and then go up. But if the market breaks this zone, I'm going to make this a bit darker. I'm going to make it black and I'm going to make it as thick as possible. Now, if they break below this zone, now that's how you know the trend is over because they broke below a structure zone. If they come here, let's say, let me look for a different chart. Let's say GBP USD or something like that. Okay, so for instance, here's a zone here.
Do me quick one, eh?
Yeah. Quick one word, bro. You're interrupting me and then you keep quiet.
Oh, I thought, okay, you're gonna continue. Listen, okay. Now with the structure there, can you please go back to that screen?
Which one?
The Nasdaq one.
Which one?
The Nasdaq one. Yeah, okay, now, okay. No. So I wanted to know actually which time frame do you use the structures at, H4 or H1?
Which what?
Which time frame do you use your structure?
Time frames, bro. Like you can do it with different time frames. You can It doesn't have to be one time frame.
Okay, because I mean, like, I can use it at 15 minutes time frame, and then the next thing is breaking the structure and it's breaking the trend line, and then
It depends on
checking
what
it.
you see. Whatever you see, it depends on what you see it on which time frame. You understand? So, for instance, if let me clear this out. If you're looking at the 30 minutes time frame and you're like, okay, right now, I'm seeing this. The market came all the way down here. I'm not gonna do an up and down and everything. I'm just gonna say the market came all the way down here, then came up, and then created structure. How do you know the trend is over? When the market breaks this structure. So what they did is they did exactly that. They came all the way down again to find resistance against this structure. And then they went above to break that zone. So now you know the trend is over. So now they came back to retest that zone. And then what happened? And then the market went all the way up. And then what did they do? They came back to retest what? To retest this structure. This is analysis on this time frame, on the 30 minutes time frame. You understand? So if you look at this is on the 30 minutes time frame, and they went higher, and then now what happened? When they got here, they created structure again here. And what you can see is they busy playing around that structure. That's a zone.
Mhm.
So now that zone is still holding. If you go to the 15 minutes or whatever, you can see that zone is still holding and it's not. So as soon as they break the zone and come back below, then we're going to start looking for a downtrend. And also, if you draw a trend line, let's say from here to here, like this. And why do I draw it? Let me clear out. Why do I draw a trend line like this? Because I said to you, The first one, we're going to talk about it next week. The first one has to touch it. The second one is allowed to spike, but the second one, you can't draw it like, you can't let the spike be like this on the first one, you know. So if this is what's going on and you see, okay, the market touched this, let's go to the 5 minutes. You see, if the market touches a zone, see right now, this looks like a breakout. It looks like the market is about, guys, who's drawing lines? Wessel, please stop with your pink lines. The arrows, what's up with that? This is support. This is support because on the 15 minutes time frame, you see what happened. It was just a spike. But what they did is now they broke this trend line. So if they go here, they might start going down from here. If you look at the 5 minutes time frame, they can start going down because they're retesting the trend line now. So this could be a sell. So if I'm selling most of the time, my sell will be something like this. Like right here, I'm gonna put the sell here and say sell, and then put my stop loss at let's say 118 60, and then put my at 11344. You see, so if I'm selling here, my stop loss would probably be somewhere around here. You understand? Because I know if they go above that zone, I know what it means. Okay, it's okay with if they sell here, this means that's selling right now. You know, so if they sell here, then they coming all the way to this structure, right? So if I believe that they're coming to this structure, then my take profit is gonna be 7,400 and my stop loss is gonna be 430. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they start selling now, that's what's gonna happen right now. But I don't know. I just don't trust these elections, bro, because everything just keeps moving around, doing everything, you know. So I'm just gonna wait for the elections to be over. Even here, I'm gonna show you an example of structure. Let me remove this. From here to here, that structure, right? The market created structure where here, this is a zone, right? It created the zone. I'm gonna mark down the spike. So it created this support and resistance area. So what happened after that? They came all the way down here, and then after that they went up. Now this is also a low. I mean a higher low, or yeah. After that, the market goes high. What do? They come back to retest what? This previous structure, but they don't break below the zone. They just come back and close here. And what did they do after that? When they came here, they created another structure zone here. You see that?
Sure.
So what you can see is that the market came back and this green candlestick closed above that zone. So that was a confirmation that it's over. So now, according to structure, they have to come all the way down here and not just hit this area, but break below it. And then that's a confirmation that they're going down when they come back
Okay.
here. So that would be your sell according to structure. And then carry on going down. So we'll see what happens when they get there. Maybe they'll come here, play around, and continue going up.
Okay. So it's possible that it can retest the structure twice
Yeah.
after breaking it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, I got it. Sure.
Does it make sense now?
It does make
Yeah.
sense. But you know, sometimes it can, let's say it broke the structure, I can see first time, and then it came to retest. Has it retested the current structure right now? Or are we looking for a retest now?
It did here, but it can still come back to retest again.
Okay. So now when would be the right time, let's say, to say that, okay, now you confirm that it retested? After,
Touches this zone. You have to remember that these retests, when they're retesting a zone, these are confirmations to buy or sell. You understand? So this was going to be a confirmation to buy or sell.
yeah, okay. Because you can see the first retest there. I won't be sure if maybe I should buy there because the first one, okay, I see it's retested and then there's a green long candlestick I would have bought and then it came down with a red candlestick.
Okay,
And
I'm
then
going
again,
to
this.
do this for you. Hold on. I'm going to use this and I'm
Yeah,
going to make it yellow. That's why I talked.
okay,
That's why I talked to you about confluence. So from here to here, what you can see is this 5 minutes time frame.
so,
What you can see
mhm,
is this. Just focus. Oh, okay, let me clear everything. No, or just clear this out, right? From here to here, you have to see that they came here. This was a resistance, and they came back. When they're retesting this, they're also retesting that trend line, the orange trend line. You see that?
so,
So this would be your,
mhm,
and you wouldn't be buying because of that structure only. You'd also be buying because of the trend line. Price action and structure are agreeing with each other. So if they come to
okay,
this zone, if they're going up, if they come to this zone and they're going up, what's going to happen is they're probably going to come here, spike, and then close here. And when they close here, that's when you can buy Nasdaq
right,
going up. But if they break out and come back below, they're going to close below this trend line and retest it again. And that's when you're going to start selling. You see?
oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So
makes clear.
even like this, let me draw it. Let me ignore this one and do it like this. This is the latest one. So if they get to this zone and they close below the trend line, that's also a sign, you know. So, but it's good to have like two strategies just agreeing with each other.
Oh, all right. I get it, I get it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Which time frame is that? It's
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Because you also have to remember why. You see the one I showed you earlier on and starting to drop a little bit. Let me show you. You have to remember that above all this, let me clear this chart. Control Y. Besides everything that you see happening here, you have to remember that there's also this. Uh, there's also this. You understand? So if they
Mm-hmm.
close below this, that means we're selling. And if they
All
close,
right, sure.
then we're going to look for continuations into the upside.
Okay. So, would you say already the current resistance there at the top? Are we? Let's say now it's closing inside the trend line. Are we gonna have to wait for it to break above that current resistance first before we can buy
You
it
have to
again?
also remember that on the higher time frame, for instance, yeah, if you go to the weekly and you do the same thing that I
Mm-hmm.
with the spike here at the beginning of the spike and at the edge of the spike. If you do this, this is a
Mm-hmm.
support and resistance area. And it's very powerful. It's a major support and resistance zone. So you
Yeah.
fail to break. So if they fail to break again here, then we can look for a sell. But the market is showing sells on different time frames. But we'll see what happens long term. Because you don't know how
Okay.
Biden thing or Trump will affect the market.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, bro. Guys, anyone else has questions? This is like a little time left now.
Mm. Okay. Now, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, Okay, but okay. No, you explained your take on Nasdaq that you're gonna have to wait for the current daily to close to see how it is first before
Yeah,
you can start taking a trade.
yeah,
Okay, but I can also play in 15 minutes with the structure and the trend line.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool, I
Also,
get
you have
it.
to remember that they might just come to this zone and do this. Like you see this, they might come to
Yeah.
and just come all the way up. This can also stop the market from going any higher. So when you're looking at the weekly time frame, they can come back to this zone just to retest there and then start dropping. You understand?
All right.
They can still do that right now. Like come all the way.
Okay, but with what you drew there, you said first it touches with the week, and then second it has to be the full candlesticks.
Like
The,
the first one has to touch, just a touch at the edge. Let me show you what the problem is, bro, right?
Mhm.
Some people like throwing their trend lines like this, like this. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah,
Like this,
yeah,
on the first one. So if you do this, the biggest problem is that now you're gonna see this as a breakout.
yeah. Okay,
We're gonna say sell, and then the market goes up. But then if you draw it correctly like this, what's
okay.
gonna happen is
Mhm.
now this is support, and when you see this, then you know it's a buy. Instead of drawing, when you draw it
Mhm.
wrong, let's say I do this, I say, here's what I see, and the market comes,
Okay.
and then it goes all the way up there, and then it does this. What do you think I'm gonna do when it gets here? I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Buy with I know my take profit is gonna be somewhere up there. But what's actually happening is this. And then
Mhm.
now I get surprised when the market is dropping all the way down. Like, are they cheating? Wara, you understand? Like it's a norm.
Oh,
Yeah. That's why you have to draw your trend lines correctly. But we're gonna talk about all the trend line stuff next week.
oh, okay. I get it. Okay, no, cool.
Yeah.
Oh. So, okay, I noticed that you only trade in Nasdaq around before 3:30 only that time. That's what you normally do.
Yeah, so whatever happens at 3:30, the market better be for 3:30. I just want to put my stop loss in a safe place where even if they come back, they stop me out with some profit. Or but if they continue going in that direction, then that's good for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna start adding. Okay, the Nasdaq group. Are you gonna start adding us? Oh, you said on the third week or the second week?
Yeah. On the third week, I'm gonna move you guys to 7 o'clock.
Oh, and then the signals ones. That's when you're gonna start adding us on the signals. Or when are you gonna add us on the signals?
Anytime, bro. If you want me, guys, if you want me to add you on the signals, you can say now. I think someone is sending me texts on the thingy. I can't hear. I can't hear anything. Zoom. It's quiet. Yo, I don't know. Everyone else can hear me, so it's probably on your side. The fuck is going on here? What just happened? Evan, this phone was calling everyone. It was calling the whole group. Okay, yeah, guys. So there's 2 minutes left. Does anyone else have a question?
Oh yeah, with the signals one, you said you can edit add anyone anytime.
If you have a live account, then I can add you immediately. If you want me to add you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sent you a WhatsApp, so I think maybe you haven't get to respond to me.
Okay,
I
send me
sent you a
now.
WhatsApp.
I'll add you right now.
All right.
Yeah.
So
No, wait. Guys, why is it always like one person asking questions? Where are your questions?
Mhm.
I don't understand people that pay me to mute themselves. Why are you paying? And then, you know what the worst part is, bro? Like, I this is time for trust. This is when you say to me, how do you know that the trend line is here? I can answer you right now. You understand? Like, I'll answer you right now. I'll show you even how to do it. I can elaborate. But when I'm driving somewhere and I'm on the highway or I'm going somewhere, and then you send me a text like, "Hey, do me please show me how to do this and this on a trend line." What must I do? Pull aside on the road and magically pull out my laptop from I don't know where and show you? I can't. I'm busy. I'm busy with my day. You understand? So questions, guys, save questions for here. This is a Q&A. That's why I gave you this whole time so that
Yeah.
yeah.
Um. Oh wait, yo, I just quickly grabbed my phone. Wait, hold up, my.
You what? There's less than 1 minute left now. So
Okay. Yeah, no, my computer's microphone didn't work. I was just curious. Are you going to teach us to trade, like in regards to the news as well, or only with chart strategies?
taking the full course.
Say again?
You paid for the full course, right?
Yes.
Then I'm gonna teach you everything, bro.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. I was just curious about that.
Yeah.
Cool.
No way.
Thank you.
Cool, bro.
All right, it's fine. I guess we'll continue with the questions tomorrow because I see the time is not on your side.
All right, cool, bro. Good night, guys.